everyone! So I thought I'd do this little video to show you how I prep my GlamerLiz ready to do my nails. So even though GlamerLiz you can remove tips, I decided to glue some in because when you can remove them, when you're filing or when you apply the forms, they're obviously moving around a lot. So I have, sorry, that's my dog flopping around in the background. So what I've done is I've used a super glue to glue in the tips, and then what I do is I use nail guards when I want to do a new set of nails. So as you can see, I size up the nail guards, I press down and then I cut off the end. And then once they're all, sorry, my dog is having the longest drink of water. Then once they're all applied, I am then going to go over with an orange wood stick or like a cuticle pusher, something like that, to make sure they're all super flat and smooth as possible against them. What's wrong, darling? She's now giving me her sad eyes. Nice and flat against the nail. So you want to make sure they're as smooth as possible so that when you're working you've got a nice smooth surface to work on. I also try and tuck a little bit underneath some of the silicone, like near the cuticle area and stuff, so that there's a little extra so it's easier to pop them off at the end. And then when they're all smoothed down, I just use my nail file just to buff off gently the excess at the tip. These come off super easily, you just need a few swipes, so I've got a nice smooth tip as well. Then when I'm working on my GlamerLiz, I use a little bit of vet wrap and tie that around the fingers. You'll have seen that in the videos, and that helps the forms stick to the nails, because obviously the forms aren't going to stick to silicone. So when I'm all finished and I've done my design, I'm then going to come in with my cuticle pusher and I use the scraper end and I get underneath those guards. And as you can see, you can then just pop the nail off. Now be really careful, especially if you're using a metal one, because you don't want to cut your silicone. This is a little bit fiddly. It looks horrendous, but it is actually easier. It's just a bit fiddly. I've just made it look really difficult. So I do that and I just prise them all off. Then once they're all off, I just tidy around that cuticle area with my file. Then I just display them out on my floof. That sounds so wrong. My piece of, I don't think on my piece of furry fabric sounds any better actually. I take pictures for my socials. I'm just going to stop trying to say that in a nice way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to prepare them to put them in your display case. So I have had a display case for a while now, and these are simply just go on eBay, something like that, and look at jewellery display cases. That's what I tend to use. And I'm going to get a small bead of clear acrylic, pop it on the back of that nail, and then I'm going to just fix a drawing pin to it, and I'm going to do this for all of the nails. So with the little fingers, the drawing pin's a little wider. I just accept that, and you can just see a little bit. But yeah, so I'm going to do that on all 4 nails. And then when they're all set, I can then pop it into my display case. Because the display case is black, it kept like blurring out the resolution, so I do try and keep my hands in focus. And then I literally pop and just pop them on. And that is how I use my GlamerLiz. I'm trying other ways as well, so I will add some other videos and I'll create a little playlist for my GlamerLiz. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you found it useful, and I am hoping to fill this display case by the end of lockdown. So fingers crossed, and keep tuned to my channel. If you've liked this video and found it helpful, don't forget to add a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!